time to think about the love that you share with others. Time to think about who do you really want to put into your life. But the crazy thing is, group number 2, that person is going to come to you in some type of way in October. And I don't mean that this is a person who was in your past. I think this is a brand new person that you're like, oh, this is interesting. Like when you watch this reading by the end of October, you might be saying to yourself, well, that's really, really interesting that kind of happened to me because I wasn't expecting it. This is a love that you guys aren't expecting is going to happen. You're going to be surprised that it does happen. Now, the other thing about the harvest I want to say is you reap what you sow. Spirit is letting me know this. You reap what you sow. If you guys are reaping bad, negative energy, I don't want to say bad because bad's just like a terrible term to use in spirituality. Negative, that draining kind of energy on other people, that possessive. When you love someone, you're very possessive, you're very wanting, you're very like, oh, this is my person. Well, that's going to cause you some problems because when you're reaping that, you're not reaping a clear communicative relationship. You're also reaping a situation where it becomes very superficial. So this means also too, physical love out there, group number 2, physical love. You guys just can't be giving away, the candy shop to anybody, if you get my meaning. You can't just be doing that this time because it's not going to work for you. You want something that's going to be lasting, so you have to reap the correct situation or the correct way for you to go about it in order for you to sow something that is positive, which that harvest card also means. Okay, we have courage. So it takes courage to love someone, you guys. It takes courage to put that love out into the universe because the thing is, there is such thing as rejection. Group number 2, don't even worry. Don't even worry about being rejected. You want to know why? Because there is a shoe for every foot, group number 2. There is a shoe for every person. There is a person for you out there. So if you've been rejected in the past a lot, if you are tired of the same old situation a lot, group number 2, that is going to change because you are going to have the courage to step out of your comfort zone. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. So when you have courage, what also is happening here is that you are being willing to make the initial step, I should say, group number 2. You guys really, really want the initial step to happen. And the thing is, group number 2, stop saying to yourself that people don't like you or you feel like you are not enough. That negative talk is just not good for you. You're reaping the wrong fields. You want to grow like good vegetables, happy pumpkins. You want to grow like good stuff. You don't want to be growing, some scraggly pieces of like corn stalks, some, not so good tomatoes. You don't want to be growing all that, as an example. You want to be reaping a better situation. So stop the negative talk, group number 2. This month, just stop the negative talk. There are people out there who would enjoy your company, who would love to be with you, who would love to talk to you, who would actually love to be a part of your life. So if you are reaping that type of positive talk, then you're going to be getting more of a better situation than what you have right now. So what I'm doing is I'm just shuffling the Everyday Witch Tarot. I want to get an example of what this love could be like. Again, if you guys are married, this is another good situation because you guys have been having a little bit of trouble in your marriage. And the thing is, you guys are like, I don't know if I want to be done or not. I mean, Spirit's kind of like playing this out as a movie for me. They're like, I don't know if I want to be done or not. I don't know if this is worth it. The problem is, you guys, is that negative self-talk. You guys are not getting to the bottom of the issue, and that's part of the problem. You have to get to the bottom of what is going on in order to make an educated, yes, Spirit, in order to make an educated situation. So we're going to pull some cards here. You guys know I was right about this. Temperance, group number 2. It's that balance. It's that balance within yourself, within your other person, It's a balance of life. So you have the good times and you also can have the negative times, also group number 2. But you have to understand that this love is a partnership. It's something that's going to change you. It's that balancing energy, that Libra energy, that love energy. I mean, that's not really justice that we're talking about, which if we pull that, then you just know. But this is more of a tempering within yourself of, okay, you don't want to be too much, but you don't want to be not enough either. So you have to kind of find that balance of what your love nature is basically what I'm saying. 7 of Swords. You guys are a little sneaky. You guys are a little sneaky sometimes because your emotions, group number 2, your love life kind of creeps up on you. So basically what happens is you guys are either like thieves in the night, you're stealing hearts all over the world, or your whole love nature, there's a person who kind of creeps up on you sometimes where you're like, I don't know where this person came from, but now they're just randomly here. Well, in the month of October, like I was saying with the whole temperance thing, you guys might have to decide, okay, what can I control? The 7 of Swords is very much about the truth being uncovered. What can I control from the situation mentally and logically? What do I want? You know, is this person the right person for me or are they not? And listen, group number 2, you guys are all my, you know, beautiful people out there. You guys are all, you know, flirtatious. I know you are, so stop lying to yourself. The problem is that you guys really, that to you is not enough anymore. It's not enough. So you guys have to decide, what is the one heart that you do want to steal? You know, what is that one heart that you do want to give a lot to, and make that kind of decision after that. Yes, we have the Knight of Swords. So you guys are very, very passionate people, but you're more mentally and logically going out there to fight for what you truly want. You guys kind of just go out there sometimes without thinking clearly. You get into situations where you just don't think clearly. Now, Knight of Swords, I also want to talk about this. This could be either a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So if you guys are interested in a person like that, they will have either the sun, moon, and rising of either the Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. If you guys are this type of person that just charges into battle, not really thinking about what's going on, or kind of you want to have that mental, logical precision, now would be the time to do that in terms of your love life, because you need something that's clear and concise. Yes. Oh, group number 2. I'm so sorry. You guys, 3 of Swords. Yes. You guys have dealt with, and I just want you guys to see that picture. You guys have dealt with rejection so much. You guys have dealt with pain, with suffering when it comes to love. You guys are like the Lonely Hearts Club, you know what I mean? You guys are like, I am so tired of this. Like, you guys have had a lot of that. You've had a lot of relationships that have failed. You've had a lot of people that have creeped up on you that you didn't want. You've had a lot of really odd situations with that 3 of Swords, and I'm telling you, you guys, that is going to change. Your mindset, Spirit's letting me know, has to change in order for your love life to change. Your whole mindset and capability, I feel like you guys, because of that 3 of Swords energy, might be closed off from the one person who could give you that type of, not relief, but physical connection, emotional connection, mental connection, you know? And that 3 of Swords, I think, is kind of holding you, 3 of Swords, yeah, the 3 of Swords with the broken hearts kind of holding you guys back a little bit, because you think that the next time that's going to be the situation, and it's not. Yes. You guys, why are you, group number 2, why are you guys staying up in your house, staying up in your room? I mean, listen, I know it's COVID and everything, but come on. You guys are just, with the 9 of Swords, you're shadowing away from yourself. You're in a time, after these heartbreaks, of Spirit's just showing me like solace, like sadness. Like you guys are just really to yourself sometimes. Like you guys are just ready to give up on love. And I'm telling you, group number 2, don't do it to yourself. Don't give up. There is someone out there for you. There is someone out there that cares about you, that will, you know, be different than the rest of them. Like, don't let these creepers creep up on you. If you are not into a certain situation, don't feel the need to retreat. Don't feel the need to be depressed. You know, you got to see the positive. You know, those relationships didn't work out, Spirit's letting me know, for a reason. And you guys know that. You guys know that there was a reason why these love relationships just didn't work out for you. But don't blame yourself, group number 2, because everybody is different. Every person who you come in contact with is a different soul, is a different spiritual path, you know, and that person just might have not had the same spiritual path or karmic path that you did, you know. I'm also talking for all of my people out there who have been divorced, disconnected. I want to say from a lover, from a person who, a marriage, anything like that. There is always an opportunity for improvement, you guys. There is always an opportunity, even if you are in a relationship or a marriage that you're trying to work through, there is always an opportunity to get help out there, to always better yourself both spiritually and mentally. And you guys have to remember that. Don't beat yourself up over things that you couldn't control. And that's the thing. So let's kind of get some more messages here. I want to talk about the good love that's coming in. Who is this person? What's the story? What do they like? You know, or, you know, if you're looking for that, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to do? You know, I was kind of telling group number 1 that, like, what do you want to manifest? We have the Mummy here, which is change. I think you guys all know. I mean, we had Cleopatra, which is interesting about the Egyptian connection here. We had Cleopatra in the love situation. We have the Mummy with change in the Halloween Oracle. So that is self-explanatory, you guys. I've been talking through this whole reading, group number 2, about change. You guys need to change your mindset, change your abilities, stop beating yourself up. You have to, you even might have to change your partner. You might have to change who you normally would connect with, because it's probably not a good situation for you. Group number 2 is probably a very negative situation for you. Yeah. Oh, guys, speak it to me. So we have the zombie and we have control. So this is another problem I think that is occurring with you, group number 2, is because you guys have dealt with so much heartache. And that's the thing. You have dealt with so much heartache that you really are feeling like you have lost control of any type of situation. But also too, you guys with the 9 of Swords are kind of acting like zombies a little bit. Like you're just like kind of like going through life. You're very depressed. You're very disconnected from others. You know, hopefully you guys aren't into, you know, eating brains and, you know, like The Walking Dead and getting crazy on me. But hopefully you guys come out of that, because the thing is, you guys might have also in your past relationships been very controlling, been very trying to make everything in a certain way and make your other partner feel like, okay, I'm doing all this for you. But the problem is that your partner might have not seen the same thing that you did. They might have not helped the same way. They might have not appreciated what you were doing the same way that you would have. So that whole control and the change has got to happen, group number 2, for you to find that love interest. The control, if you were in a controlling relationship, a controlling partnership, if that person, your love interest, was very controlling to you, you know, harboring some ill will against you, or if you were controlling to that other person, it's not going to work for you, basically. Oh my goodness, we just got the graveyards, we got the mummies and the zombies happening here. So this is unnecessary fear, which I'm not surprised, group number 2, about this, because we talked about the 3 of Swords, because we talked about the 9 of Swords. You guys are just terrified for your life, that you're not going to find a good person. You're worried that you're going to go out there and people are going to creep up on you that you don't want. You're worried that there's another person that's going to try and control you, possess you. You know, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think you guys have a lot of unnecessary fear that just isn't helping. It's not helping your cause. It's not helping the situation, group number 2. So let's get some clarification. What can you guys do to kind of help your situation? In October, what do you guys really need to do or manifest to help you bring true love into your life and help you to bring this connection through? So let's kind of get that together and see what we got. Yeah, the four of Wands. I'm not surprised about this at all, because you guys really have gone on that journey. You guys have gone on that solitude journey. You guys have been looking forward. You guys realize about the past with the heartache and everything, group number 2. But the thing is, you guys are going to a different place, to a different situation. You guys are taking all those lessons with you, but you're moving forward. So we also have the 3 of Wands. So not only have you guys been moving forward, but you guys are going to gain victory. You guys are going to gain victory over this situation, but you're also going to look at the world and look at love in a different way than what you did in the beginning. Possibly after this reading, you're going to look at it differently, because you're going to be presented with different situations. Yeah, so we have the Ace of Earth, or in this case would be the Ace of Pentacles. So that kind of shows me to you guys that you have really been concerned about love and finances. You guys have really been burned in the past as far as finances are concerned. That's for all the people who've been divorced or disconnected to their person. You don't want to go through that again. You want security, you want stability, you want to manifest the correct thing. You know, like I said, reaping what you sow. So if you know that you don't want someone who's very much a taker, or someone who very much, depletes your resources, that's also another thing to think about, group number 2. It's happening today. So we have the floating cat, which is also known as the Hierophant. You guys, so this is very interesting, because we have this spiritual connection that is occurring here. This love connection is going to be a spiritual connection. You are going to feel like this is karmically your past. So if you were divorced or disconnected, you're going to meet another person that you're like, oh, I should have gone through this process, but the thing is in the beginning. But the thing is that that's not always how the karmic path works. Sometimes you have to go through certain things to learn lessons, to become more enlightened. So that floating cat, that Hierophant, that spirit guide that's kind of leading you to a different situation. Think about it. The Priestess. Oh, yes, all my group 2 number people, you are the Priestess. You guys are empaths. You guys are looking to be the best versions of yourself. You guys are the mystical, magical people. Never forget that, you guys, because you guys have the Hierophant in there. You have the Priestess. You guys are that connective energy. You guys are that electric energy. No wonder why you have so many people around you, so many people who want to get inside of your, inner circle, because you guys have that ability to be mysterious, attractive, beautiful. High Priestess, we're also talking about that Egyptian connection, you guys. So if you guys are really connected to Egypt, if you're connected in that sort of way, we talk about the High Priestess as being Isis in that situation. We've had Cleopatra in the other situation. So you guys are really of that divine feminine power, which is the sexual energy, which is the beauty, which is that alluring sense. So that's why so many people are part of your situation, group number 2. Okay, so let's get a message. Oh, so happy for you guys. Happy love. So we have a joyful, stable partnership and good friend. Yes, read this to yourself, group number 2. Read it. Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. That's what you want, group number 2. Yes. Okay, so we have that happy love. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want. Group number 2, I really, really hope that this reading did help you. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. Please stay tuned, group number 2, for my next pick a card reading. It's going to be a voodoo doll pick a card reading, which is going to be focusing mostly on love, the interpretations of love, what can you kind of see for October with love and relationships, instead of focusing on things that are different, that are just a generalized card reading. So definitely look out for that. And as always, I do hope that this reading helped you, and I hope to talk to you soon, group number 2. Group number 3. So we are going right into group number 3. You guys, group number 3, it's always good to end on a good note with group number 3. So if you guys chose the 3rd pumpkin, this reading is for you. I'm going to be pulling some magical spell cards just so you guys are aware. We got the Halloween Oracle that I'm going to be using mostly in my readings. I have that right here. I am pulling cards on camera this time. So group number 3, think of a question in your mind of what you really want to get out of this reading. What do you want to get out of the month of October? So just kind of think of that in your mind, group number 3, and we're going to kind of get to the bottom of some things that are going on in your life and what you're looking for. So we can kind of focus on that now. I'm also asking Spirit in my mind for anything to really come through on a different level, or what Spirit's really kind of wanting you to know also. Healing. Not surprised by this. I'm sensing, group number 3, that you guys are coming out of a really dark night of the soul, a really, really dark situation. I'm also sensing that you've been surrounded by a lot of death, destruction, death as far as physical, mentally, emotionally. You guys have also been dealing a lot with some very, very hard issues. So healing is happening. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. So if you guys have been dealing with a lot of sickness, if you guys are dealing with a lot of pain or suffering or things like that, this healing is really going to come to you in October. You're going to feel more at peace with your situation, and you guys are just going to heal all together. Group 3, you guys are really that stable group all the time. You guys are the people who just like place the foundations for so many other people, and you're just, you know, you're like that stoic person. And the thing is sometimes even the most hardest of people who have lived, you know, hard lives, gone through so much, they do also need some healing and some love and some care. So you guys are really, really looking for that in October the most. Friendship, I can sense this too, you guys. You guys are also, much like group number 1, looking for your soul group. You're looking for friendship. You're looking for friendship in times of really difficult situations that you are going through. If you're dealing with sickness, if you're dealing with hardships in love or anything like that, you're looking for friendship. So bring to me true friendship, sharing laughter and understanding too. So you guys are really just looking for that person, much like group number 1. So if you were between group number 1 and group number 3, you could really choose either, but you really are looking for that person who can communicate with you, who can talk to you, who you feel like you can just bear a little bit of what's going on. Group number 3, I also think you guys are keeping things under wraps a lot, because you guys are trying to put on an appearance for other people, like you're okay, you're fine, life is going for you. But in reality, that's not the case, because everyone around you is realizing that something is wrong, and they're looking to kind of talk you through it, try and like give you some advice. So kind of let that go a little bit, because not everybody can be stoic all the time or be strong all the time. So we have success. So you guys are very successful people. That is a given. You guys really are successful in relationships, in work, in friendships. You guys have the success, and look at that with the harvest back there. You guys have the success that you need to come through this month with the healing, with the moving on from things that are no longer serving you. You guys are going to have a lot of success. So success That's true belongs to me, success with honor and integrity. And I feel that too, group number 3. A lot of you guys have a ton of honor, integrity. You guys really just are just good people. I can just sense that. Spirit's like just showing me people hugging it out, people just like showing love to other people. You guys are really upstanding people. And the problem is that this healing process is really kind of taking you guys down a lot because you really are not used to that. You're used to being that strong person for people. You're used to having everything together. You're used to looking together and looking good and feeling good. And just this month, you guys are just focusing on other things with the healing because you guys are just not looking and feeling your best, and that's okay. People can't always do that all the time. It's not realistic, especially in the times that we live in, guys. If you are not feeling good, if you need to talk to someone, have that type of friendship, if you guys are looking for, you know, anything like that, there are plenty of people that you can reach out to. So never forget that. You know, a lot of times when everything blows up and things go crazy, you start to forget. You're like, oh my God, I'm the only person. Oh my God. Like, and that's what happens to all of us. But the truth is you're not alone. You're not alone in the situation. So I'm going to be shuffling some Everyday Witch Tarot. We're going to kind of see, group number 3, what is going on with this healing? Who or what is happening to you, or what do you need to take out of this? What is the situation? Are you healing from a past relationship? Are you healing from a sickness? Are you healing from a job that no longer served you, a career? So let's just kind of see. The Queen of Swords. You guys are the mental, logical. You guys are fierce people, group number 3. You ain't playing around. You're like, listen, I'm taking control of things. I'm a strong person, strong man, woman, whatever you identify with. You're strong. You are not going to put up with anything that does not serve you. You guys are that strong, stoic person for the people in your life. Here's the issue with that. The issue with that is you come off sometimes cold a little bit to other people. You sometimes don't want to show all your true emotions to other people, group number 3. But in October, you got to reach out. You got to reach out for that friendship. You have to reach out to people who you can trust. And to be honest with you, group number 3, I see you. You don't let people into your inner circle very much. It's very, very rare that you would ever let just anybody enter into your circle because you just feel ashamed. I'm sensing like Spirit's just like showing me the shame coming down. Like when you feel sick or tired or run down, group number 3, you just feel shameful. You're like, I just feel like I should be that person. I gotta be that person for everybody. But the truth is, group number 3, everybody does go through that situation where they do need some downtime. And the Queen of Swords is just showing me your personality of what you need. Yeah. Oh yes, the Six of Pentacles. You givers over here. We talked about group number 1 as being the emotional givers. You guys are like the monetary givers a lot. You guys are really that mediator for a lot of people. You guys are also, with the Six of Pentacles, the counselor. So you look at people for who they truly are. Doesn't matter about age, doesn't matter about race, doesn't matter about creed, doesn't matter about religion, doesn't matter about any of that. You guys look, group number 3, at everybody as if they are the same person. You treat people with respect, dignity, you care about people, you're very giving, you're very philanthropic, you really, really put your heart and soul into every single project that you do because you want to help people who are in these really bad situations. But the thing is now the tables have turned because in October, you guys are going to need that healing. You guys are going to need that to come through. And the thing is the only way you're going to get reciprocated that is if you reach out to people you can trust and let them know, listen, I've been feeling a little bit down lately. I've been, you know, sick or ill, or things are going on in my life. Because you will be surprised, because with this Six of Pentacles energy, how many people will come out of the woodwork just to help you. Yes, community. Four of Wands, friendship, happiness, celebration. You guys need to celebrate and get with the people who have positive energy, who can lead you to the right situation. Those people, Four of Wands energy, are going to come out of the woodwork to help you, you guys. So if you guys are really like, listen, I'm always that person that's giving to other people. I'm always that person. Now I really need some kind of help. I need some direction as to what's going on. You guys really are going to reach out to people. People are going to want to help you. You're going to celebrate who you are. You're going to understand that this healing process has to happen and that you are not alone, group number 3. Yes, the world. You guys really, this is your card, let me tell you, because you guys put the world on your shoulders. You think of the world. You think of your print on the world constantly. You think about who and what is going on in the world, how it's going on. You think about your karmic presence in the world. You guys could be some star seeds. I'm not really sure, because if you guys are really connected to the world and you were just drawn to this group number 3, you guys are the people that are going to change the way that we feel. And Spirit's showing me this, the way we feel and we give to other people, group number 3. You guys are those people. You guys are our leaders. And that's the problem, because you literally look at everything. You put the weight of the world on your shoulders, when it's like you could be giving a little piece of the world to other people to carry, you know, and to really understand. You're looking for your life purpose of your situation in life, and you guys really are those philanthropic people. You give to others, you love mankind. Definitely if you're an Aquarius, you know, any of those air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, you came to this reading. If you are an Aquarius and this whole Saturn in Aquarius is happening right now, this really is for you, because you are looking in terms of what can you do for the world in October, and how can you affect the world in a better situation than what it is now. You guys really are not the drama people, the gossipers, the showy people. You guys are just the people who really show up when like all hell is breaking loose. Like you guys are always around when things are burning down, people are getting crazy, everybody's getting the pitchforks, they're hunting monsters, whatever you want to say. Like you guys are the people in the group that's like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? This is out of control. We need some type of stability. We have to figure out what is happening here, what is logical. You guys are those type of people. And when this is occurring, you're really feeling like, oh my goodness, like I cannot go down for any type of reason, due to sickness, due to hardship. Like you just can't be those people. Like you are the people who everybody sees as that strong person, mentally, emotionally, physically. So you guys just cannot be that person when that happens. Yep. We have the Ace of Wands. Not surprised by this, because the truth of the matter is you guys have a lot of power, a lot of magical power, a lot of power that you can manifest and give to people. You guys are that telekinetic energy. You guys are the movers and the shakers of the situation with that Ace of Wands. You guys are also going to be on a new creative venture. So if you guys are the workaholics in the group, this is the time period for you, because you really are going to be putting your humanitarian efforts. Non-for-profit comes to mind. Spirit's letting me know that you guys are going to really be giving your efforts to something that is greater than yourself. And you guys have an immense power to lead other people, to show other people a different way to, you don't really fall for, like, Spirit's showing me a trap. You guys don't fall for a lot of the traps that are out there. You don't fall for the emotional or mental traps that get set for us in society. You guys are like always walking around it being like, see you later. Like, I'm going on my own path. I'm leading a band of people on this own path. Like, you guys are helping a lot of people avoid those traps, because you guys are really real, group number 3. I just sense that a lot from you guys. So let's pull some Halloween Oracle. Let's kind of delve a little bit deeper as to what is really going on in your situation, group number 3. What, besides the healing process, and now this Spirit show me a little bit about yourself, what are the situations that this is really occurring in, so that we can help you to kind of see what's happening. And it's always hard, Spirit's letting me know, it's always hard for the givers who really want the world to be better, because sometimes you always feel like you're climbing up the same hill. And the more you climb up at group number 3, like Spirit's showing me, you're climbing up this hill and it's becoming a mountain for you. It's like you can't always think